Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for today's video. My name is David. This channel is Damar's Coaching, and this video is about narcissists and what they do to us when we have relationships with them. Something that happens. The title, Narcissistic Programming and Fracturing the Self. We are all multifaceted. Our personalities, a lot of you guys come out of these relationships saying, we know how they abused us. We know all the bad things they did to us. And we tend to sometimes hold on to good parts or good things or good times we shared with them. And it's because that's it. There's many different facets to our personality. Many different parts to who we are. Okay? The narcissist grows up rejecting their self, their true self. Many grandiose narcissists will lie and say they had a great childhood. They'll start that false persona right away. Many vulnerable narcissists will say admit it was a bad childhood and never heal from it and reject as much as they can, try to reject the shame that became from this. If parents only emphasize what you are and what you do, they don't help you develop who you are. And this is the narcissist personified. So they reject their true self and how shameful it feels. And they develop that false self, and they need people to support this big time. Their ego. Yeah. They find a partner, a willing victim that has already been conditioned for this type of relationship, where the importance of the relationship and what someone needs and how they feel and what they want and what they value is all about one person. First it was the parents, and now it's the partner. We, victims, will accept this shame over time, unconsciously. Their criticism, just the fact that they don't take any accountability, always blaming you, that sticks in here. Even though you know at the time you didn't do it, over time you begin to doubt yourself. Most common symptom walking away from these relationships, self-doubt. We accept their shame eventually, especially losing our own self-respect and self-worth in these relationships where we don't get what we need, what we want, and feels bad over time. We feel ashamed. We also feed their ego. See, we were conditioned by our parents for conditional attention only. It's not okay to get a bad grade or be in trouble or not smart enough or good looking enough, whatever it may have been in your childhood, to where your parents paid more attention to the void in their life rather than you. So when we get attention from a narcissist, some of the first romantic relationships we may have, it's exciting. It feels good. We believe they may love us unconditionally. A narcissist doesn't know how to communicate in relationships, and they hold back anything that they don't like about you at the beginning. See, and we feed their ego, don't we? We're so excited to have someone finally love us like this. The victim is neglected. The victim will try to love unconditionally the narcissist, but only receives conditional attention from the narcissist. This is the beginning of programming, okay? The neglect in these relationships, and this is your true, imagine this is your true self, and these are parts, okay? You don't get what you emotionally need in a relationship. Emotional security, attention, nope. Connection, never once, not with a narcissist. You think you did. That kind of shows your childhood. Emotional privacy, emotional autonomy. You didn't get what you wanted. Remember what you wanted before this relationship? That stopped, that changed. Remember the things you asked for that you wanted, never did get? It felt bad. We compromised what we morally value. Our opinions were never valued. We lose ourselves, sacrifice ourselves, neglect ourselves, compromise ourselves. This is the fracturing from the mind to the self. Our brains take over because we're in danger now. We lose ourselves, brain takes over. This is when narcissists fragment our personality. They will try to fragment us. The parts that we like and value are positive. No, they're not. They'll tell you. They'll start to tell you how ugly you are. You didn't do that. You didn't say that. No, you just wanted to try to do this. Completely shut down. A narcissist will better themselves by hurting others, knocking them down. Partner's the best. This fragmented personality, because remember, we're multifaceted. We have good parts too, and we have bad parts too, okay? That bad part, one of those bad parts, one of those facets of your personality is the one they like to emphasize. And that is the programming. How bad you are. How much you suck, how you're not good enough at whatever it is, everything. Not your core personality. They don't care who you are, and they don't want you to have the bad parts. They don't just take your bad parts. I've heard stuff like that. They just shoot them down. They already believe they have those good parts. And they can feel good about themselves when you are down there. They'll shape this part and mold it and develop it and form it to be there for them, for what they want and what they need from you. That's when you have lost yourself, and that's when you are simply a doormat for them. Caught up in this dependent relationship where we believe we need them too, and we don't. They don't do anything for us. That's why I believe this stems from childhood. We need to heal from childhood, and that's what we're kind of doing. We're kind of playing these relationships out again. Maybe we never got validation, appreciation, love, attention from our parents. That's why we're having relationships like this now. You ever find yourself in a situation like this? Seek help. It's amazing. I understand why, but it's amazing how many people don't. It's amazing. That's when they stop, right? That's when they stop seeking therapy or help or telling family. Ashamed, dependent, protecting it, ashamed of it, feel guilty, confused. This is when we need help, guys. Step out of these relationships and reach out, talk to people, get help. What examples do you guys have of this kind of relationship? Can you talk about how they made you compromise your values, neglected what you need, shunned and didn't care about what you wanted, made you feel bad all the time? Do you see how we lose ourselves and our brain takes over? Danger, 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 walking on eggshells. Stress. The stress will kill us over time. Let me know what you guys think, please, and always ask questions. Always answer them. And I'd love your guys' personal examples that you feel comfortable sharing, okay, for others. If you find this video beneficial to you in some way, please vote up or down. Tell us why, ask questions, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and love yourself first. Thanks, guys. Bye.